everybody, welcome to Vinyasa Flow. My name is Maz and I'm going to be guiding you through your practice today. So let's start today by coming to a comfortable seated position. You might be sitting with the legs crossed, you might be coming to sit onto the heels, and possibly you might be sitting up onto a block or a book if you feel like you need a little bit of extra elevation. So take your time to just arrive into a comfortable seat, allowing the sit bones to be equally grounded, allowing there to be a gentle lengthening through the spine. Bring your hands to rest onto the knees or into the lap, and then allow the eyes to softly fall closed. And let yourself arrive into a place of stillness. Taking this time, this first couple of minutes, to just start to cultivate a connection to the breath, to the body. Noticing and acknowledging any thoughts, any emotions. Just taking this time to arrive, to settle. Taking this time to ask yourself how you feel in this moment. Without judging, without dismissing or disregarding anything you might find. Noticing how the body feels. Noticing how the breath travels in and out. Breath is natural, as it needs to be. Taking this time to just settle in. And then gently join together your palms, bring your thumbs to rest at the center of the chest. Set an intention for your practice today. Something to keep with you as you go through the practice. Something to give the practice a meaning beyond the physical. Placing that intention between the palms of your hands. And from there, slowly start to blink open the eyes. Place your hands down onto the mat in front of you and start to make your way to all fours. If you are sitting up onto a block, pop it over to one side. Come to all fours, spreading your fingers wide, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Press the ground away from you. And we're going to start with some rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, raise your hips, open up your chest, look forward. As you exhale, press the ground away, round the spine, gently drop the chin towards the chest. Inhale once again, raising up the hips, lengthening through the front of the body. Exhale, press the ground away, round the spine, broaden the space between the shoulder blades. Take 2 more rounds, moving with the breath, inhaling, lifting up the hips, look forward. Exhale, press the ground away, drop the hips. Last round, inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, press the ground away, chin to chest. As you inhale, come back to neutral, lengthening from the crown of the head all the way down through to the tailbone. As you exhale, tuck your toes, press the ground away and start to lift up into a downward facing dog, sending your hips high, sending your heels down towards the earth. Start to find some movement in that downward facing dog. So maybe you're pedaling the heels, maybe you're moving the hips. You might raise a leg, open up the hip, take a 3-legged downward facing dog. Just take some time to move intuitively, inviting a softening of any tension or tightness that you might be working with today. Connecting to the breath, connecting to the body. And then start to slow your movements down, coming to a place of stillness in your downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your heels, look towards your hands, and slowly start to tiptoe the feet towards the top of the mat. Step by step. Take the feet hip distance or a little bit wider. As you inhale, lengthen, look forward. As you exhale, soften your knees. Come into a forward fold. Release the chest towards the thighs. Allow the head to hang heavy. Take your hands to your opposite elbows and gently sway the torso from side to side. Releasing through the lower back. Keep the knees soft. And then slowing down, come back to center once again, release the elbows, bring your hands onto the mat, soften the knees as much as you need, gently draw the chin towards the chest, and then very slowly start to walk your hands all the way up the front of your legs. Slowly unfolding, coming all the way up to standing. Head and shoulders come up last. Release the arms by the sides. Take an inhalation, draw the shoulders all the way up to the ears. As you exhale, slide the shoulders back and down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, lift the shoulders all the way back and down. Step to the top of your mat. Come to your mountain pose. Grounding through the feet, activating the legs, kneecaps lift, quads engage, thighs spiral in. Bring the arms by the sides, allow your palms to spin forward. Close down the eyes and just take a moment here to start to connect to the breath. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Finding your ujjayi breath. So there's that gentle contraction at the back of the throat. And the breath is traveling in and out with a soft ocean sound. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Take one more breath before we start to move. Breathing in, breathing out. Blink open the eyes. Find a soft spot to focus your gaze. Inhale, raise the arms, reach high, lengthen the side ribs. Exhale, come into a forward fold. If you need to, soften the knees. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, place your hands, step your right foot back. Step your left foot back, come to your high plank. Spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Draw your belly button towards the spine. We take one more inhalation here. As you exhale, elbows bend. We're coming all the way down to the tummy in a straight line, maybe dropping the knees if you need to. Control that descent. Once you get all the way down, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, chest lowers. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, sit back into a child's pose. Inhale, come through to all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, lift up, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here, spreading the fingers, spreading the toes. And then on your next inhalation, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, take it into your forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach high, lengthen. Exhale, release the arms by the sides, come back into your mountain pose. Let's go again. Inhale, raise the arms, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, place your hands. This time, step your left foot back, step your right foot back. Come to that strong high plank. Pressing into the hands, broadening the space between the shoulder blades. Strong energy through the legs. We've got one more inhalation here. As you exhale, bend your elbows, lowering all the way down to the tummy in a straight line. Control that descent. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, coming up to all fours. Exhale, sit back into your child's pose. Inhale, come through to all fours. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhalation, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach high and lengthen. Exhale, release, bring the arms by the sides, coming into your mountain pose. Grounding through the feet, energy through the legs. From there, inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, come to your chair pose. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, place your hands, step back to your high plank. Take an inhalation here, press the ground away. As you exhale, your choice, either come all the way down to the tummy or bend the elbows and come halfway for your chaturanga. Inhale, come to your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. You're on the tops of the feet. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. From there, inhale, right leg goes high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring the knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep the arms straight, shift the weight forward. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep it there. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, place the foot between the hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, float your left leg high, open the chest. Exhale, fold, come into a standing split. So strong energy through that left leg. Maybe take your hands on blocks if you need a little bit of extra height. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit, maybe bring one or possibly both hands to the back of that right leg. Breathing here. Every inhalation is a lengthening breath. Every exhalation, maybe you find a little bit more space in your fold. One last breath. And exhale. Nice. As you inhale, lengthen and look forward. Step your left foot halfway down the mat. Keep that left heel lifted. And then as you exhale, fold once again over that right leg, coming into a forward-facing triangle. Both legs are straight. That left heel is lifted. Every inhalation, again, lengthening through the spine. Every exhalation, again, maybe finding a little bit more space in this forward fold. Finding space through the back of that right leg. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale. Nice. As you inhale, lengthen, look forward. Start to soften the right knee. Start to transfer the weight into the right foot. Join your palms and then use your glutes to slowly float your left leg up. And you're into a warrior three. Extending that left leg behind you. Maybe keep your palms together if you want a little bit of an extra challenge. Maybe reach the arms forward. Staying connected to the breath. Really grounding through that right foot. One more in here. And exhale. If you've extended your arms, bring the palms back together. Press into that right foot and slowly start to bring the left knee into the chest. If possible, without that left foot touching the mat. Exhale here. Take your right hand to your right hip. Take your left hand to your left knee. Stand up nice and tall. So you might stay with the left hand on the left knee. You might prefer to take hold of that left big toe and extend that left leg out in front of you. Drawing the left shoulder back in line with the right. Staying with the breath. That right leg is super strong and active. The kneecap lifts, the quad is engaged. One last breath. Nice. If you have extended that left leg out in front of you, inhale, bring it back to the chest once again. Join your palms. Exhale. From there, slowly as you can, start to send that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. And we're going to inhale and rise up into a high lunge. Left heel is lifted. We're bending deeply into that right leg. Draw the left hip forward as you draw the right hip back. Reaching high through the arms as we breathe here. One more breath. Nice. On your next inhalation, start to open out to your warrior two. So grounding the outside edge of that left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Spiraling open the thighs, drawing the sit bones together. Pressing actively through the fingertips of both hands. Breathing here. Feel as though you could pull the mat apart with the feet. Feel as though you're pressing two walls away from you with the hands. We'll take one more breath. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, start to straighten your right leg. Turn your toes in. Raise both of the arms and reach high. Really lengthen through the sides of the body. As you exhale, slowly come down into your forward fold, placing your hands down to the earth. Inhale, press the ground away, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, come into your forward fold, and we're staying in here, so lots of options. Some of us might be placing the hands onto blocks or books if we feel like we need a little bit of extra height. Some of us might be walking the hands back in line with the feet, bringing the crown of the head down, and maybe starting to have a little play with that tripod headstand. If you're staying in your forward fold, feet grounded, legs active. If you're coming up into that tripod, there's hardly any weight on the crown of the head. The elbows are actively drawing in. Let's take one more breath in whichever variation you're working with. If you have gone up into that tripod, slowly split the legs, lower your feet back down, and let's all meet in that forward fold. With an inhalation, press the ground away and lengthen. Walk your hands around to frame your right foot. Exhale, step back, lower down. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, strong legs. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, drop your knees. Come through to all fours. We're going to come to a dolphin pose. So bringing the elbows down, bringing the forearms down. Draw the elbows in narrow, press the ground away. When you're ready, tuck your toes, lift up your hips. Start to walk the feet in close. Keep pressing the ground away from you. Maybe you stay here in your dolphin pose. Maybe you inhale and send your right leg high. You can stay there. If you've got that leg lifted, you might be starting to have a few little playful hops at coming up into your forearm stand. Staying with the breath wherever you are. If you are coming up, draw the belly button towards the spine. Stay 2 more breaths wherever you are today. And then let's slowly come on down and let's sit back into a child's pose. Sending the hips back towards the heels, reaching the fingertips forward, releasing the forehead down. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open up the mouth, exhale. One more time, deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale. And just stay a few more moments in your child's pose. Reintroducing that Ujjayi breath, so sealing the lips. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. One more breath in through the nose. And exhale. As you inhale, come on up to all fours. Tuck your toes. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Coming onto the left side, inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, bring the knee to nose, chin to chest. We repeat 2 more times. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, chin to chest. Keep it there. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, place the foot between the hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, raise your right leg. Open up the chest. Exhale, fold. You're into your standing split. So strong energy through that right leg. Doesn't matter how high you're lifting it. Just keep it super, super active. Grab your blocks if you need. If you want that little bit of an extra challenge, maybe take one or both hands to the back of the left leg. Lengthening, breathing here. One last breath. Nice. As you inhale, start to lengthen. Step your right foot halfway down the mat. Keep that right heel lifted. And then as you exhale, fold forward over your left leg, coming into your forward-facing triangle. Again, both legs are straight. That right heel is lifted, drawing the right hip back as you draw the left hip forward. Staying connected to the breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more in here. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. As you inhale, start to lengthen. Start to pour the weight into the left foot. Join your palms. And then as you exhale, slowly float that right leg up and find your way into your warrior 3. Embracing any wobbles. Grounding through that left foot. You might like to extend the arms. Keep breathing here. One more breath in your warrior 3. And exhale. Nice. Join your palms together. Slowly inhale. Bring the right knee into the chest. Exhale here. Take your left hand to your left hip. Right hand to your right knee. Maybe you stay there. Maybe you're going to take hold of that right big toe and extend your right leg out in front of you. Drawing the right shoulder back in line with the left. Breathing here. Your foundation is that left foot. Really press the ground away from you. We've got one more breath. And then as you inhale, release the big toe. Draw the knee into the chest. Exhale, join your palms. Slowly start to send that right leg all the way towards the back of the mat once again. And we're going to inhale and rise up into a strong high lunge. Right heel is lifted. Right leg is super, super straight and strong. Finding a nice deep bend into that left leg. Reaching high through the arms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's take one more breath in here. In. And exhale. On your next inhalation, slowly start to open out, grounding the outside edge of your right foot parallel to the back of the mat, keeping that nice deep bend in the left leg, coming into your warrior 2. Thighs spiral open, sit bones draw together. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. One more breath. Maybe you find a little bit more space. And then as you inhale, straighten your left leg. Turn your toes in. Raise the arms, reach high. Again, really lengthening through the sides of the body. And as you exhale, come into your forward fold once again. Again, options. You might stay with your hands onto the mat, pressing the ground away. You might want to go upside down again, coming into your tripod headstand. Or you might want to interlace your hands behind you and start to draw the arms overhead. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, almost using the arms as like a counterweight. Maybe finding you a little bit more space into your forward fold. Feet grounded, legs active, kneecaps lift, quads are engaged. Wherever you are, take one more breath. If you have chosen to go upside down, again, slowly control the descent, split the legs, land the feet softly. If you have interlaced your fingers behind you, very slowly and carefully release the hands onto the mat. Let's all take an inhalation, lengthen, and slowly walk your hands around to frame your left foot. Exhale, step back, move through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, drop the knees. And we're going to come to a second dolphin pose. So elbows come down, forearms come down. Draw the elbows in narrow, press the ground away from you. Tuck your toes, lift up your hips, walk your feet in close. Again, maybe staying here, pressing the ground away. Maybe this time you inhale the left leg up to the sky, pointing through the toes of that left foot. Keep pressing the ground away. Maybe you start to have a few little hops. Once again, finding your way up into your Pincha Mayurasana, your forearm stand. Stay with the breath wherever you are. Taking 2 more in here, just be playful. And then let's all come on down and let's meet into a child's pose. Sending the hips back towards the heels, reaching the fingertips forward. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open up the mouth, exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale. Seal the lips. Allow your Ujjayi breath to dissolve away. Allow the breath to be natural. Allow the breath to be whatever and however it needs to be. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. And just taking this time to really ground your energy. Finding some stillness here in your child's pose. Noticing any shifts, any changes. How the body feels in this moment. And very slowly start to come on up to all fours. Start to make your way through to seated. As you arrive to seated, join together the soles of the feet. Slide the heels away from you. So you're making kind of like a diamond shape with the legs. If your knees are sensitive, support underneath your thighs with blocks or books. Place your hands onto your ankles. Take an inhalation, gently lengthen. And then as you exhale, gently drop the chin towards the chest and slowly start to allow the torso to fold forward over the legs. If it's comfortable for you to do so, allow the spine to round and just melt. No need to pull yourself. Just allow the body to surrender. You might like to support underneath the forehead with a block or maybe a cushion, just so you're not straining the neck. Allow the eyes to close if it's comfortable to do so. And just breathe here. Breathing into the back body, softly, calmly, with ease. Taking a few more moments in here. Slowing down. And then very slowly Start to lift up the torso. No rush. Extend your legs. Maybe give the legs a little bit of a shake, releasing. And then slowly start to come onto your back, bringing your knees into the chest with you as you arrive onto the back. Take a few little gentle rocks from side to side. And then we're going to come to a happy baby pose. So separating the knees, sending the soles of the feet to face towards the ceiling. Maybe bring your hands to the back of the thighs, maybe the ankles. Maybe the hands come to the soles of the feet and you draw the knees down towards the armpits. Give your hips a little bit of a sway from side to side. Massaging the lower back. Breathing softly and calmly. And then gently release, draw the knees in once again, give yourself a hug. And then slowly bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, slide the tailbone away from you. Release the arms a comfortable distance away from the body line. Extend your legs long and come into a Shavasana. Lying onto your back and just taking a few minutes for some relaxation. Just to notice how the body feels. And just to invite a softening, a dissolving of any tension. Finding stillness, softness. If you would like to spend a little bit longer in your Shavasana, please feel free to do so. If you do feel ready to come out, then start to bring some movement to the body. Gently moving fingers, toes, rolling the head from side to side, circling the ankles, the wrists. Just gently getting that energy moving in the body once again. If it feels good, bring the legs together, extend the arms overhead. Take a long whole body stretch, inhaling deeply as you lengthen. Exhale as you release. Bend the knees, gently draw them into the chest. Give yourself a hug, maybe take some rocks from side to side once again. And then find a moment of stillness, draw the knees in close. If you're comfortable, stay here. If you prefer to, roll over to one side and just take a moment wherever you are to settle your energy. And then slowly, with awareness, start to make your way up towards a comfortable seated position once again. Coming back to the place where we started. Finding a comfortable seat, grounding the sit bones, lengthening through the spine, closing down the eyes. And just allow a moment to check in with how you're feeling. The body, the breath, thoughts, emotions, honouring what's there. Bring together your palms once again, rest the thumbs lightly at the centre of the chest. And take a moment to reconnect once again to your intention. Whatever that intention was, just take a moment to reflect. And then if there's someone you would like to offer your practice to today, bring that person into your mind. Maybe somebody you love, or maybe someone that you know needs a little bit of extra love in these days. And gently lift the thumbs to the centre of the forehead. And take a gentle forward fold, connecting to the earth. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day and hopefully see you sometime soon. Thank you so much. Take care.